Yes. To anybody that is watching this, big up. It found you. So, I'm back on the road. I'm in Wales right now, in a place called, I believe it's pronounced Gurngok. There's a mountain over there, 400 and something meters. I'm going to hike that in a moment. It's been about 3.5 hour journey from Leicester to get here. The beach is over there, mountains over there. So when I get to the top, my plan is to do some meditation and take the downloads from the universe and then overlook the sea, which is just going to be amazing. You know, a bit of both. I wanted to be by the beach, also love a mountain, so found this place on Google Maps, did a bit of research. Perfect. There'll be a sunset over there. Today is Valentine's Day. I'm alone, thank fuck. And the sun's out, which is why I'm here. You know, it's not because it's Valentine's Day. I was out here because of the sun. And I really wanted to be in nature. I've been missing solitude in nature. So, yeah, the plan was to come and do some hiking, exercise, eat some good food. I got nuts, pumpkin seeds, hemp hearts, some oats, bran flakes in here. That's my breakfast. Basically do some healthy, good stuff and spend the night by the beach, listening to the waves alone on Valentine's Day. No, that's perfect for me. That is perfect. But yeah, I also have a little friend to help me get into a deeper state, shall we say. I won't disclose what that friend is, but you can guess. First, we're going to have some breakfast. The full fat. Nice fats for my hike in a moment. I'm going to add some honey and some olive oil to my breakfast. Might sound like a strange mix to you, but trust me, it bangs. I've got a banana to add. And I'm also going to add a bit of salt for the hike to get my muscles fueled. Oh, there's police there, there's ambulance. Well, anyway, I'm going to eat this and then when I have something better to show you, views, all of that lovely shit, or anything profound on my hike, anything that I've thought of that is profound, I will share that. Anyway, thank you for watching, if you're still watching. Much love. So there's the breakfast. You can see olive oil and there's some honey there. Now the final thing, to add some Himalayan salt. I'm gonna try not to sprinkle too much, but get on there. Oh yeah. Right, so that's the summit I'm trying to get to. It's something like, well, just below, let's try and get a better focus on that. It's just below 500 meters, something like that. So, nothing too crazy, but certainly get the heart pumping. Certainly have some time to take some deep breaths and reflect and appreciate the day. Just take it all in. There's the sea behind me. Let me flip the camera and see if I can show you that. You have to get it through there. But yeah, it's already looking great. Well, you can already see there's the sea. There's the mountains. Let me flip the camera. It's already beautiful. I just spoke to one lady back there asking for directions. She pointed me this way. Very pleasant interaction. Thank you very much. Today's going to be good. Today's going to be good. Now, I explained earlier help from some friend to help me get into a meditative state. Now, I'm not going to disclose exactly what that friend is, but if it was a female, she would be called Lucy D. And I've taken a small microdose amount because we've got to be sensible. And I just want to meditate on the top of the mountain, get to a high point and take in the signal from the universe. I did my DNA test a few years back and they told me I have a lot of Celtic roots. The top of both of these peaks up here, there's Celtic ruins, and you can see why they would have settled here. An abundance of sea life down there, an abundance of wildlife up here. I'm sure they were thriving. So yeah, I picked this spot to connect with the ancestors, do some meditation and be positive. Had to take the hat off. Immediately, heart rate's up. Look at the sea behind me, man. But I found the most perfect spot to strip off anyway. Look, big old quartz. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is what makes watches and clocks tick. I believe it's quartz. Yeah. Big old quartz, beautiful. So I'm going to sit on that, strip off and admire this view. Wow. Already. The lesser known spots of Wales might even be better than the popular destinations. Purely because I'm alone on Valentine's Day and the sun's out. Now, I'm just viewing the horizon on this lovely quartz. And I can see land right on the horizon. I might be tripping, I mean, yeah, but I don't think so. I think that's Ireland. Let me see if my camera can zoom in. Can we go further? Over there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. Might see just there. Perhaps we need more light. There we go. Can you see? Can you see the land? That's Ireland. Let's see if we can get it on that. Crazy. This is just fantastic. Snowdonia. Let's try. I'll flip the camera for that one. Sea. Island way in the distance. Mountaintop peak there. And the sun there. On Valentine's Day. In February. And I'm in a t-shirt. Let's zoom in on Snowdonia. All the clouds look. Different world over there at the moment. It's great. Just all of this scenery. Sorry, I'm breathing heavy. Whew. I chose the more direct descent. Let's zoom out. I chose the more direct descent. You could go around, but that's just boring, isn't it? We'll take difficulty all day. These crazy hair. Let's get it. Now I'm just gonna have one more bash at locating Ireland again, because we don't know, well, I don't know if the visibility will get worse or better. So, focus. I can definitely see on the horizon land. you bastard. It's quite hard to... there you go. Did you see that on the horizon? Faintly. Right, I don't know what audio you'll catch here because of the wind, but this place is fucking incredible. East Coast, West Coast, Snowdonia, and over that way is Ireland. It's fucking incredible. Not too ruined, look. Oh, I'm in it. And it's snowy. This is fucking incredible. You can see why the Celts settled here. They would have spotted intruders coming on boats that way, boats from the other side this way. You know, I bet every single mountaintop had Celts sitting on top, just waiting. This is the Llyn Peninsula, an area of outstanding natural beauty, may I add, and it is magnificent. Although I don't know how much meditating I'll get done up here because it's significantly colder at the top here, and as you can see, snow everywhere. Snowdonia. I think that's Snowdon. Let's try and get a real zoom in. Look at that. Crazy. Left early this morning. I was going to stay down here last night, but snow and all that crap. I just chose the night in the bed. Just for a good night's sleep, and I'm going to probably spend a night or two around here, I guess. Brand new territory for me. Maybe I'll go into Snowdonia tomorrow. Either way, it's just about having fun. My friend Lucy is... hold on. Let's sit down. My friend Lucy is settling in, shall we say. It's good. It's exactly what I anticipated. Solitude. And that's the view. Oh, fuck yeah. So, me mate Lucy's kicked in, for sure. Nothing major, you know, but there's a vibrance to everything. I'm enjoying the thoughts I'm having. I'm enjoying the time I'm having. At the top there, it was just fucking cold, and I forgot gloves, so I've got to use these work gloves out the van. I mean, it'll do. I'm just glad that I had them. I'm glad I had them for work, because now I can use them right this moment. Lucky. But yeah, this is what's going on. Probably spent a good solid half an hour, 40 minutes at the top. But the temperature has dropped within the last hour and a half massively. I did see on the on my van it said 7.5 degrees Celsius. At one point I thought, yeah, come on, we'll take that in February. But it's got to be much closer to zero now, especially with this wind chill. My hands are just fucking cold. So yeah, I didn't want to spend too much time meditating up there, to be honest with you. I think I'll do it somewhere down there, but maybe it'll even be too cold then. Sometimes you just gotta switch up the plan, enjoy every moment, and get on with it. So that's what I'm doing, switching up the plan. I will find somewhere to meditate, even if I just sit down and just you gotta love it. So, seeing as though it's Valentine's Day, I've been thinking about Valentines and romantic partners of the past. And I'm giggling because I'm alone, and this is just, I wouldn't want to be with someone right now, just anyone, not even a fucking male friend. And it just makes me think about loving yourself and how important it is for you to love yourself and your own company. And if you love yourself, you'll never be in bad company. And I'm just giggling about it on the way down this mountain. Because how are you going to be able to love anyone else without loving yourself first? You're going to be constantly pouring out of your own cup into somebody else's. And another profound thought that I've had is, if you can raise your standard, if you can love yourself so much, then you wouldn't need love from anybody else. And for that reason, you don't need to accept love from anyone else. And if you can love yourself so much, then only somebody that can match that level of love is worth taking on into your life. Otherwise, you may as well just continue to love yourself. Oh, yeah. Give yourself a big fucking hug. Give yourself a big fucking hug if you're watching this. And they're just the little giggling thoughts that I've been having. There's no point, if your cup is half full, pouring out of it. When your cup is full and you love yourself, that is when you can pour into somebody else's, you know? Otherwise, you're just going to sell yourself short. It's a leak of energy. I'm not saying you can't go and have experiences and whatnot, but you just need to know that's a leak. That is a leak. And sometimes you've got to fix those leaks so you can fill your cup up with love. I love psychedelics. What a magnificent time. Now, I love meditation. It's something that I do pretty much daily nowadays. It's a good way to clear the mind, receive the downloads from the universe, and figure out the next move. But here, all I could think about was all the people celebrating Valentine's Day, a made up, I don't even know what kind of day that is. We should be appreciating each other every single day and saying, I love you every day. But all I could think about was all of the people spending money that they don't have on someone that they don't really give a fuck about, trying to get validation from someone that they don't really give a fuck about. Do you do it for you, or do you do it for them? Because I've never been one for Valentine's Day. It's more of a woman's thing, isn't it? And furthermore, what the fuck is Galentine's? Seriously. Just love yourself, man. Love your fucking self. Because if you love yourself so much, all that will happen is you will attract what you like and what you love. Like attracts like. And you will no longer have to go out and chase and seek validation. It is simply a leak of energy, and it's not worth it. I'm not saying that I've never been that person before, but I had to come to the realization that
You must love yourself first, and then you will get the person you deserve. But if you want to be a piece of shit, guess what you're going to attract? And furthermore, if you chase, most things just run away. Think about a wild animal. You chase it, it runs. If you're calm, it will come to you. Anyway, enjoy the view.
I'm going to fully shut myself off in a minute. But even that, just disconnecting somewhat, letting the muscles relax, the breath kick in. Breath. Sorry, it's cold, isn't it? It just feels amazing, especially on psychedelics, if you can just thoroughly recommend it to anyone else. Especially I'm grounding as well at the same time. I'm gonna shut the camera off and shit so I can fully disconnect and receive the signals. But thoroughly recommend that. So, some more profound thoughts. I recently went sober. It's coming up to 3 months now. Just under 3 months. And I quit alcohol and drugs. I was smoking a lot of weed. I was taking other drugs. And I was drinking booze. Quite often. In and out of athleticism. I was living as an athlete the majority of the time. And then I would self-sabotage with substances. And hang around with crowds and do things with them that I just shouldn't do, simply. You know, I wasn't loving myself the way that I should. And I've been battling addiction on and off for many years. You know, I first went sober when I was something like 23. And then it would be a couple of months not drinking, but I'll be smoking a lot of weed. And it was like, just spin the wheel, you know. Quit one thing and smash something else much more. Maybe it wasn't alcohol, and perhaps I was eating loads of sugary shit because of the modern day diet. Or it was porn. And really, the only thing that has truly helped me to stay grounded and get away from it every single time is believing that there's something bigger than me, or my soul's purpose is something greater than drinking booze and being a fucking muppet, hanging around with idiots. Some of those people I call my friends, but you know, they'll admit it, idiots too. You know, we behave like fucking morons a lot of the time, just to fit in social circles and all of that stuff. And wow, hold on. I think this is an old Celtic ruin. Fantastic. What a good time for me to continue what I'm talking about. Yeah, basically hanging around in stupid crowds doing stupid shit. And the only thing that's ever pulled me out of it is the divine, and how we're all connected, and how our veins look like trees or roots, you know, just how we're so connected with everything around us. It's just given me a better look on life instead of just what's in front of my eyes all the time. The physical world, jobs, identity, getting trapped in stupid shit like your job role, for example, or a football team. You know, so many men are out there putting another man's surname on their back. That's nuts to me. But each to their own. There's distractions out there, you know. If you want to be distracted, that's cool. But I'm trying to focus on here now, from now on. And that's involved me being sober. And you now have to face traumas, shit you've done in the past, it all comes up. It's not an easy journey to be sober. But every single day, you can learn something new about yourself. You have to battle the demons daily. It's really hard. It's really hard when you've done years and years and years of the same shit and your brain is hardwired in a certain way to undo the patterns and tell your brain, no, there's another way. Yeah, it's really hard, but believing that there's something greater than you and there's more to life than identifying with one thing. You can be multiple things throughout your life. You can reinvent yourself over and over and over and over. And this is what I'm doing now. Sobering up. The sober version of me is the person I always wanted to be. I knew it deep inside. It was just hard to say no a lot of the time. And that's my favorite word. No. My second favorite word is why. But yeah, I'm just sharing that shit because this is another profound thought that I've had, so here we are. I just realised in the last clip, I said I was sober and everyone's going to be like, but you're on LSD. Psychedelics are a completely different kettle of fish. Completely different. They help me to get centered and deep, really deep. All the other things would help me to escape. This is to go within. So that's the disclaimer. And I did just tell you what I've done, actually. We're going to call it Lucy, yeah? Lucy. But yeah, they help you go within and heal. And, you know, if you're a traumatized person, sometimes it's going to bring up some uncomfortable thoughts and it's going to bring it right in front of you. But that's where the healing begins. You're able to confront those traumas, and it's like digging out weeds. Yes, it pulls it up from the root, but you can then throw it away. You can then discard it. And a lot of the time, it just involves forgiveness. Forgiveness to yourself, forgiveness to others. It's just forgiveness, you know. Tomorrow is another day, and today is right now, so enjoy it. I've just spotted in this lovely street a big ass gas canister. It's going to be a bitch, but I'm going to get it out, and then there's a bin lid there. This is going to be a bitch. Sometimes I just wish I didn't have a good heart and I was just I can't walk past something like this and ignore it. And I'm probably videoing it because there's other people out there like me. And if you feel like that and you're not going to do it, just fucking do it. You're not weird. It's not weird. Right, I'm going to fucking drag this piece of shit out. So I'll probably have to put it all the way up there as well. It's going to be heavy, innit? Oh, man. You see what? I don't know. This is going to be a bitch. This is going to be such a bitch. Come on. Well, it's out of the water. Now I've got to get it back up there. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it after. Is it my rubbish now? I don't fucking know. So good job I'm a fucking beast. Oh yeah. Look, I'm going to place the camera down. Drag the last bit, it's so fucking heavy. Look at it. There's a drag it that up there. Not easy. I guess I'm just going to leave it by that house. It's probably from them. They've got like an Airbnb type thing there as well. Caravan, so assuming it's in the floods and the heavy rain probably rolled down. It's fucking loaded as well. Probably owe me a couple of quid for salvaging it, but I'm tripping. I don't want to knock on the door. There you go, 47 kilos, and it's not like it's contained. It's big. It's big, you know. Not easy to maneuver, shit like that. I couldn't get a camera angle to drag it. Fuck it. I think I'll just go and leave it up there. I'm just going to leave it by this place. Assuming it's from them, or because it's absolutely rammed full, they can make use of it. Look at the trail. I've just gone up a mountain as well. I'll take the gains, I'll take the gains. Good little side mission. Just a bit of giving, you know? Giving. Maybe they can't fucking lift it from in there and they're just looking at it in despair. Maybe they're old. And it's too fucking heavy for them to get it up from this little verge here. So, Jackie boy to the rescue, innit? Beast mode. Yeah, man. This is a really, really nice woods as well. Really nice. Hence why the big red thing in the stream was sticking out to me. Look at it, on the way down to the beach. What a fucking day. Now, as far as entrances to beaches go, yeah, let me flip the camera. That lovely stream there, I mean, a little bit polluted. But fucking come on. What is that? Yo, for real. What is that? Is that a shark? Is that a dead shark? Dolphin. Dolphin? Look at the veins, see? Nature. I thought this was fake when I just rolled up then. Is it a shark? I don't even know. Look at this place. At first I thought this was fake until I saw half of its body gone. What is that? Or was that? Was, I don't know. Look at the veins on it. Damn. Oof. Bit of a stench on it. You know what? Because I'm tripping on LSD, I've got so many questions about that dead carcass. I don't know. I've never seen one from the East Midlands. Did it get half of its body gone here? Hold on. Like, at what point did it get killed here? Because this is a stream. Like, the sea's there. Or has it flooded up to here and it washed up? I have so many questions. I'm from the East Midlands. We don't see this often, you know? I have so many questions how it's ended up right here with half of its body gone. Has bacteria just eaten away at it? You know, and it's chose the head first. So many questions. Being from the East Midlands, the furthest place away from the sea in the UK, I had so many questions what this animal could have been. So I did some research, and it turns out it was a juvenile bottlenose dolphin. Very interesting to me. I've never seen a dolphin before in the wild, and this one was dead. Oh, I do love psychedelics. And now I'm just in a place of beauty. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Okay, I want to use nature as an analogy here. So the water is always going to choose the path of least resistance. Always. But if you carve a new path, it'll start to take a new route. And that could be your life, you know? And it's going to slowly eat away at that. Look, we can carve a new path. There's no shame in carving a new path. You can do this as many times as you like. And now, the stream takes a different shape. And it's going to carve a new path for itself. Let that be a lesson to your life. Yeah. Yeah, look at it now. We got shit moving, look. It is moving. Fuck yeah. East Midlands boy. Getting to fuck around in sand on the beach. Giving out analogies of life. Look at it, trickle, spread out. Oh yeah. Just thought I'd try and look for some fossils. I found this. Now, I think it's silver. But I could be wrong, I could be just a daft idiot. But I don't even know what it is. An ashtray. I'm gonna take it home. It's probably the random fossil I was looking for, but in a different form. Sound? I'm probably gonna end this. Probably gonna end it. I don't know, maybe I'll find some other stuff to do. But this is all clay. And I find it really cool that the sea is there and it's load of clay there. Just think to myself, like, what did the universe have to do to create this? It's fucking, I can move it, but it's so tough. That's the last. I mean, it's sandy here as well. I wouldn't have discovered any of this sat at home on the sofa. And I know if you're watching this, you're probably sat down. But let this be a message to get the fuck out there. Take some psychedelics alone. Reflect. Share some sentiments. For someone on the receiving end. Someone on the receiving end in the ether. Anyway, much love. Back off.